We received another shipment of Funko NFTs. By the look of my thumbnail as well as my shirt, you know exactly what we got inside this box. So let's go ahead and get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel and you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, we have some brand new pops to rip open from Funko and drop. And this set is definitely an exciting set. And we're still waiting on, I think, 2 sets. So Jay and Silent Bob and Hanna-Barbera, those 2 sets were pushed back. We haven't received any emails though from Drop or Funko regarding those sets. I personally did not go after Jay and Silent Bob, but I am going to be going for the royalty pop once those are in hand. I passed on that set, but I recently decided, since I was so close to basically getting every single Freddy for all the NFT sets, I do want to get the Freddys for every set that I did not originally purchase. And I think I'm only missing that one now. From everything else, I did pick them all up already. So I just have to wait for that one to become in hand, and then I'll decide to pick it up at a good price. So let's go ahead and open up these boxes. So I'm saying these boxes because we also have one small one over here. I'm really excited about these, and I'm excited to see what next sets we'll have. So we do have Hanna-Barbera 2 coming out, and so far we've only seen the Grail, and they haven't really revealed any of the legendaries, but we have seen a list of some rumored pops, and honestly we haven't seen any photos yet, but it does seem pretty accurate. And so far I'm not really happy with those. I was really hoping for Tom and Jerry or Flintstones redeemables, but we'll see what ends up actually coming out. And then it said like the Freddy Funko is Freddy as Freddy, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. Let's go ahead and open up this one next. Okay, so this set's pretty cool. I'm excited for this one for sure. Let's see what we got. What's in this first box? Alright, cool. So let's see these pops. So first up we have from the Legend of Korra, we have Varric over here. And this pop is okay. I actually don't have every Legend of the Korra pops, but I did love that show. I'm more of an Avatar fan though, so I did pick these up just because. And I do have Korra. I don't know if I have any others from Legend of the Korra, but I feel like I have 1 or 2 pops in my collection. Never got them all, but I do have almost every single Avatar pop, so this one's really cool. Limited to 2,125. Once again, these are not the actual count of what was actually redeemed. So in the end, towards the end of the video, I'll share exactly how many ended up being redeemed. But check out the backside. You guys can see the NFT card, which is really cool. First thing I want to point out though, with these, they didn't cut out the sticker. So if you guys see that circle white part of it, pretty lazy compared to what they've usually done with the NFT pops. Let me grab an example real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. So you guys can see right here, the Freddy Bumblebee. You see that there's no circle behind the cutout. But for this one, there is. So it's pretty lazy, but still, you know what? The sticker does look pretty cool. I just don't know why they got a little lazy with that, but that's the first one we have inside these boxes. Next up, we have Kurik over here. This one is from Avatar, so definitely a really cool one. And it looks pretty nice. So these 2 were the least wanted in the set. So they're pretty cheap before redemption. I believe they cost around 30, 40 each. Now they're going for like 50, 60 and in-hand price. So that's why I always tell people, if they really want any redeemables, it's best to buy them during token drop or even before that, because the prices are definitely higher in hand. So this one's really cool. Same piece count again, but like I said, that's not the exact count that got redeemed in the end. And then there's the backside where you guys can see the card. So that's really cool. I wish they sent like the physical cards or even the tokens, the ones that you redeem. Would have been awesome. Ooh, this one's definitely the most popular in the set. Oh, it's really heavy too. The Painted Lady. Check that out. That looks really good. It's really heavy and nice. And I believe she's going for like 180 to 200 right now. So before redemption as a token, she was around 125, 150. So definitely a little higher still before redemption. So that's why I tell people pick them up while you want them, because once they're in hand, they definitely gain value even more. And then there's the backside. This is definitely a really cool pop though, and I'm not surprised with the value considering the artwork on it and the size of the figure as well. And then let's move on to the next one we have over here. Ooh. Okay. So I did get 3 royalty sets completed, though that is why we have Freddy Funko as Aang. Check that out. So we've already gotten a Freddy Funko as Aang from the Blacklight series, but this one looks so much better. At the end, I'll also bring out the other version so you guys can see the difference between the two. But this one looks way, way better. Here's the backside, and it is limited to 4,160. Definitely one of the higher counts for royalty. I believe for this drop, they had 100,000 packs or 80,000 packs, somewhere like that. It was definitely one of the bigger sets. But considering how popular Avatar is, they still have a nice value, even though they're higher than most of the NFT sets piece counts. So like I said, we have a second one, and we have a third one. So yeah, this one's definitely a good one. And I really like to have extras of the Freddys, because right now these are not worth much. They are definitely still pretty valuable. I think right now this Freddy is like only $100 though, so it's really cheap. But I do think these are going to gain a lot of value over time, especially the Freddys, because they're limited piece counts, and these days we don't get that many limited count pops from Funko. We get limited edition, or we get like con exclusives, but we don't really know how many exist. And we've seen restocks of certain ones, especially the anime ones. But yeah, that's kind of why I like to stick with the NFT pops when it comes to LE pops, because we know they're limited edition for sure. Okay, so next box we have, again from Legend of Korra, but this one we have Bolin as Nuktuk. So this one's really cool. I'm actually really happy they made a Bolin. He was definitely one of the best characters in Legend of Korra, and this is definitely a really cool mold. This was probably like another one that wasn't really wanted. I think he was around $40, $50 as token price, but I'm not sure what he's going for right now in hand. I'd guess like $60 to $80. But I do really think this one's cool. And then here's the back side of it. And once again, like all the legendaries, they have the same count on the sticker, but they're not the same count redemption wise. We'll find out towards the end how many of these actually got redeemed. So that leaves us with the final pop we have, which is the grail of the set, Fire Nation Aang. This one's limited to 999 pieces. And this is probably the most valuable grail that they've done for NFTs. And it looks awesome. So this was actually going for a lot of money before token price and redemption price. I think he was about 300 to 450. He just shot up really quick. And then towards the end, I think he was around 450. And it was staying pretty firm at that. Now I'm not sure what he's going in hand. I'm guessing 500 to 600. But this is definitely the best grail so far from all the Funko NFTs value wise. I'd say the closest to that would be maybe the Batman, but he dropped really quick. I think he's around 300 to 400 now. So I'd say between this one and the Freddy Funko as the Devil, those two are probably the most valuable. But I'd say out of all of them, this one will probably hold the value the most, because it was a really hard one to pull. I actually didn't pull this one myself. I traded for it thanks to a buddy that did make a trade with me for a bunch of other extras I had, duplicate NFTs. But there's the backside. Check that out. Really, really awesome. And this is definitely a really cool pop too. So those were all the pops we had in the set. You guys know what time it is. We're going to go and turn the camera on and get a closer look. So once again, here we have the full set of redeemable pops from the Avatar NFT set. We have some pops from Avatar and some from Legend of Korra. Overall, a really awesome set. And then of course, I love the Freddy Funko. And I had 2 extra royalty sets completed, which is why we have 3 of these. And I'm definitely going to hold on to these for future value, because like I said earlier, I think the Freddy Funkos, especially from the NFT sets, have a lot of value coming in a few years. And these, even though they have a higher LE size compared to the past sets, it's Aang, so it's definitely a really cool one. And then we also have this Blacklight Battle Aang that released with the Blacklight mystery boxes, and it was limited to 4,000 pieces. I personally love that one, but I definitely think this one looks a lot better. So let me know which of these two you like more. We'll definitely get a better look at them out of the box. So let's go ahead and get to the magic in 3, 2, 1. And they're out. Here we have a close look at all the pops out of their boxes, starting off with Bolin as Nuktuk. Really awesome mold for sure. Definitely a cool one. The next one is the Painted Lady. And let me just tell you guys, this pop is incredible. Really nice size, really awesome details, and I totally understand the price point of 180 to 200 after seeing it in person. And I might see it go down to the 150 range with all the undercutting, but I'd say right now, if you want this for your collection, pick it up sooner rather than later, because I think so far from all the NFT pops I've seen in hand, this has to be one of the coolest ones for sure. And then over here we have the Grail Fire Nation Aang, and this one's cool. I don't think it's my favorite Grail they've done from all the NFT sets, but as a fan of Avatar, this was definitely a must-have for my collection. And I think my favorite Grail out of all the NFT sets so far is the Wile E. Coyote. And I am so excited for the Looney Tunes set. I think the more I think about it, that's my favorite set they've done so far. And then over here, we have the Kurik and Varric. These two, honestly, they could have done these as regular release pops instead of NFT pops. They could have done so many more exciting characters, but overall, still pretty cool pops for sure. And then over here, we have the Freddy Funko as Aang, which was a royalty. And I did bring out the Blacklight Battle one as well, so you guys can see them side by side. I definitely prefer the NFT version a lot more. And I also did try to get a final redemption count for all of these, but Drop never shared the count on Discord, so I'm not sure exactly how many of these are out there, but definitely less than what is on the stickers. So let's get and get those 360 spins. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the Avatar Funko NFT set I shared in today's video. Definitely a really cool set. Plus, I love the Nickelodeon sets they've done. They started off with TMNT. They did this Avatar set. They had 2 series of Nickelodeon with a mix of different cartoons. And yet, we have not seen the one that I've been naming since day one, SpongeBob SquarePants. I think it would be a perfect choice for a set. And I do think it's going to come eventually, considering they had no SpongeBob cards in Series 1 or 2 for Nickelodeon. And that's one of the most popular shows as well. So I have a good feeling we'll see a full set for SpongeBob. And I cannot wait for that to happen. But other than that, there's so many other great sets they could do. I'd love to hear what you guys would like to see in the future. I have said DreamWorks before. I'm surprised they haven't done any more Shrek pops. We only have 3, which are the main characters. Then I'd love How to Train Your Dragon, one of my favorite DreamWorks movies. And then I also want to see some Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars. For Pixar, I specifically think the best choice would be the villains, because there's a lot of villains that still don't have Funko Pops. So Randall, they only have him from Monsters University. I think it would be great to make adult Randall from Monsters Inc. They could do Hopper, Chef Skinner, Charles Muntz. I can't think of any other ones right now, but there's so many villains I know have not been made into pop form yet. And I'd also want to see more cartoons. I love the cartoon series like Nickelodeon. Cartoon Network would be really cool, like Ed, Edd and Eddy or something like that. Simpsons would be fun. There's just so much they could do, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you guys would like to see in the future. But I just want to say thank you guys once again for taking time every day to watch this video. Let me know what you guys like to see in the next ones. Thank you all for watching, and peace.